Okay, hi. Yay, people are hopping on. Hi, Allie. Hi, Courtney. Hi, Jennifer. Whew. Okay, so we'll just give it another minute or two, just in case anyone else wants to pop on. But welcome back to the Great Money Experiment. I'm really curious to see how this week goes. Although I'm feeling a little bit raw today, so we're going to see how all of this happens. And because I'm feeling a little bit raw, I have my stuffed therapy otter. Her name is Sally. She's going to be joining us in this healing today. I'm sure she will contribute quite a lot. Okay, so, oh, hi, Rita. All right, Rita, you missed Sally. Sally is here today with us. Hi, Sai. Yay. Okay, so this feels good. Let's get started. Okay, so yeah, as I mentioned, I'm feeling a little bit raw today. I don't know how much of it is just life circumstance or how much is the energy. So let's sort of check in, and if any of you are feeling anything in particular, feel free to pop it into the chat box. Ooh, all right, so the next phase of the Great Money Experiment. What healing wants to come through today? What wants to show up for us today? Okay, I'm first just getting like big waves of golden light. Golden, healing, transformative, clearing, soothing, smoothing light. Yeah. So Sai says that's exactly how I felt yesterday. Today I feel universal. Thanks. Sai says, you're great, Amber. These healings are insanely powerful. You're doing great. Everything is perfect. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, and Jennifer says she's feeling deeply raw today too. Yeah, so that leads me to believe that it's partially, partially life because we're all going through stuff, and then partially the collective. And maybe Sai's just on a slightly different wave of the collective because this is where he was yesterday. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So so the golden healing light coming in, this is like Christ consciousness energy. And if the religious overtones of Jesus Christ really don't work for you, that's cool too. This is basically just pure love. Hi, Sharon. Yay. So, so yeah, we're just like, basically we're being bathed in love right now. So I'm just going to make sure the circle is set for us. Yep, the circle is set for us. And I'm just asking that this healing show up in, I ask to be a clear and divine channel for this healing, and that this healing show up in the perfect way for everybody who watches it now and in the future. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Oh, hi, Barbara. Yay, lots of people today. That's fun. Okay, so lots of healing love just pouring in. So if there's any part of you that's feeling particularly raw, or any part of your life that's feeling particularly raw, just, feel that golden light filling up that space. Feel it pouring over your heart or your neck or your back or your brain or your bank account or whatever's feeling raw or whatever's feeling like it could use some help and some love today. Just really see and feel that healing golden light moving through that spot. I'm just feeling it fill up my entire body, my entire physical body. And take some deep breaths. Make sure to land here fully. Allow this light to soothe you back into your body. Woo, there we go. Okay, yeah, I'm sort of feeling people drop back in. Good job, guys. It feels like some of you watching this in the future are dropping back in too. So good job, everyone. Hooray. Okay. So from here, where Where does the healing want to take us today? What wants to be worked with today? Okay, so I'm actually getting guided to share something that I was experiencing earlier today. Um, I was looking at how to pay a really big bill, much bigger than my bills usually are. And so it feels, well, on the grand scale of things, maybe not that big. To some people, it feels really big to me. And so as I was feeling into it and just starting to feel myself like drift downward into, the fear and the worry and all those kind of sticky emotions that make it harder for us to function, the guidance that came through was, okay, if I was truly fully in the energy of a wealthy person right now, like if I was in wealth consciousness, if I was fully in wealth consciousness right now, how would I respond to this? What would I be feeling right now? How would I be reacting? And what came through when I felt into that, when I sort of I connected with my higher self and, just asked, okay, please connect me with the future me who is wealthy, or the future me who is in wealth consciousness consistently, whatever the outside circumstances look like. And as that happened, as I felt that connect, as I felt myself connecting with that energy, I did feel the worry and the fear drop away, because it's just like, oh, this isn't a big deal, because of course, as we know, even when you are wealthy, when you have all the money you could need or want and more is flowing in every day, and it's this beautiful flow, there will still be things that happen. There will still be things that go wrong. So, kind of looking at it from that perspective, it just sort of felt like, okay, there's really nothing to worry about. It's going to be fine. It's going to get worked out, because it always, always does. And I just have to, surrender to the process, take each step, do each guided action as it shows up, and just not worry about it. Because there's literally, I was walking around my neighborhood as I was connecting in with this. It's like, well, there's literally nothing for me to do right now. And I've taken all of the actions I can take in this moment. And so all that's left to do is surrender and be in, raise my energy, raise my feeling space. Because when we're in a space of feeling fear or worry, not only is that no fun for us, that is creative energy. All of our feelings and all of our energy is creative. So we just always want to be looking for what feels better than this. What's the better feeling? What is the next step up on the staircase? We can't always go from fear to pure expansive joy in, 2 seconds, although we certainly can. We can choose to. And sometimes it really does work that way. But when it doesn't, then we just sort of step out of, okay, so maybe what's 2 steps above the fear? What's that feeling? So this can be just really helpful for us as we navigate this space and, really work on anchoring, that the wealthy energy that, wealthy, if you don't love that word, again, always with everything I say, always, if you don't love the language, just substitute what works for you, or just let go of that idea, only take what really resonates for you. These are just words that resonate for me, and, the translation that I am bringing through from, the ether, whatever's going on out there. So yeah, just a reminder as always. So, okay. So do we want to do something in that realm, in that vein? Okay. Yeah, no, that feels what wants to happen today. We are going to imagine our future selves, our future wealthy selves, our future, whatever word works for you, selves, where money just isn't even a thing. It's not something you think about. It's not something you worry about, unless it's fun, unless like that money game is fun for you. And for some of us it is. And, you're just in a place where, you're always There's always a wonderful flow, and you have wealth growing, and it's always flowing to you and out of you as you buy things that delight you and spend money on experiences that you've always wanted to do, and you support yourself in your life in a way that feels really expansive and abundant. So, whatever that future self is for you, whatever that vision is, whatever you want to experience, just connect with that now, and sort of, maybe you can call in your higher self if this feels good, and ask your higher self to connect your current energy with the energy and feelings of that future self who's already in that experience, who has already grounded that experience in and created that experience and now is living it. And it's just really in that space of, everything is always taken care of, and I'm completely free with money and time, and I can do whatever the heck I want whenever the heck I want to do it. So I'm sort of feeling my higher self connecting me with that future me, that future timeline. It's like a cord of white light. It feels like a cord of white light between our hearts and even our bank accounts. That's funny. And it's like bringing us together so that I can feel that experience now, feel what it's like to be living that experience right now. So just feel into that future self, that future you, who's already living this experience. And it's just, this is how it is. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to think about it. It's just, this is what is. And so see how that shifts your energy. See what that feels like. See what that looks like. Maybe you're getting, a vision of what your life is in that, when you're really in that space of ease and joy and fun with money. It's just a flow. It's an infinity loop. It's a fun game. It's enjoyable to use and play with money because it's just a tool that you have plenty of. And you don't even have to, if you're not really feeling anything, you're not really experiencing anything, don't worry about it. Just know that your higher self is working with your energy in this way to connect it in, to have you be in the energy of your wealthy self right now. And just sort of feel that energy around you. Feel it, clearing you out. Maybe this energy is clearing you out of old patterns, old beliefs, old stuckness, old constriction around the idea of money. Because money's just an idea. Money's not a thing. It's just paper. It's just pixels in your bank account. It's just, it's the best technology that we humans have for exchange. And so when we're in the energy of, rich exchange, where, the things that you are giving from your heart and sharing from your heart are very richly compensated, and you're in that flow of receiving in the same way that you're giving and have always been giving. So it's almost like that, that fire hose is unknotting so that you can really be in that flow of receptivity as you are giving. So just sort of lean into, you may be getting a different image, but it might be an infinity image. It might be a circle. It might be, you going to the metaphorical ocean of abundance, and instead of having a little tiny bucket, you have like a hose that's filling up a huge tank and back, whatever it is, whatever the abundance image or energy is for you, and just be with it. Just feel it. And know that this is shifting you quickly into that experience. Because all this is a different experience of life, an experience that we're all really looking forward to, an experience of ease, of freedom, of the ability to take advantage of whatever the world has to offer, and to be able to help others take advantage of it in a way that feels really fun to us. I'm just going to continue being in this energy and just breathe with it. See how it feels in your body. Just going to stay with this for another moment or two. This is really good for all of us. It feels like this is shifting things even more. Okay, this is coming through. It feels like each one of you has a guide who works with you specifically around money. If working with guides is something you resonate with. I started working with just white light, just source light, and that was all I was doing. And then I started connecting in with different guides and just learning how different energies, it's just more focused. Like, you can work with divine love and light for anything you want. It's great. But working with guides and their specific light, their specific energies can really help you hone in on certain things. And so if this is an idea that connects with you, if you enjoy working with guides, this is a thing for you, then maybe just you might want to take a moment and just see, okay, who is my guide with money for now or for, for my life? And, and if the name or an image appears or just an energy shows up, or maybe whatever information you receive, maybe just check in with them and say, like, okay, how would you like to work with me? What's your guidance? What are we going to do together? What are you leading me toward? How can I work with you in a more regular way? And then maybe just connect in with that guide, every morning or every evening or all day, every day. That can be super powerful. And just receive what the prompts are, do the thing, and then, rinse, repeat. And that will take you to, to this grounded, embodied, version of you as a wealthy person much more easily and more quickly than anything else you could do. And it doesn't have to be a specific guide. You can work with your higher self on this if that connects more readily with you, or, or God or the universe or whatever really feels good. That's, the one that feels good is the one for you. And just working with them, daily. And that's sort of what I'm doing right now. I'm feeling into, like, okay, what's next? What's next? What feels good next? What feels good next? What feels good next? And these healings that we've been doing it's been amplifying that flow for me, that experience for me. And so it's guided me easily into each of the actions that, that brings me more abundance and, closer to that experience of the me that I know is there. Like, she's right there. It's just, connecting in with that. So, okay, it feels like that energy is concluding, although it may stay with a few of you for a while if it's needed. It feels like it's done for a few of you, though. So if you have those of you who are on live, have anything you want to share about that or any experiences, please feel free, and I'll just check in and see if there's anything Anything else for us today? Oh, okay, yeah, I'm getting that that's actually complete for today. And of course, the next one of these is on Saturday, this Saturday, the same time. So if you are free and would like to join me live for that, that would be lovely. And I hope this has helped you in whatever. Um, Sai, actually, that's so Saturday my time, so Saturday California time. So that's tomorrow's Friday. Today's Thursday, so tomorrow's Friday. So basically, in 2 days, we're having the next one because I'm not going to be here tomorrow. So that's what we're doing. So yeah, no, this feels complete. I hope it has been helpful for you today, wherever you are, whenever you are engaging with this. I hope it has, helped you feel closer to the wealthy you and really helped ground that energy in. And just know that, whatever you felt, whatever you received, whatever you experienced when you were connecting with that version of you as, in that wealthy energy, in that wealthy experience, you can connect with that anytime. If you want to use this healing to do that, perfect. But you can also, connect in with that energy anytime you like. And I would encourage that because it does help, just helps us be in the energy of that experience. And that's really, ultimately, that's all we want. It's like we, on some level, on the more universal level, don't really even care about what the physical experience is. We just want to be in the feeling of it. Of course, our human selves definitely want to be in the reality of it, obviously. But, on some level, it's really just about how it feels, because there are people who are extraordinarily wealthy who don't feel wealthy, and what good is that? And there are, people who are, would not be considered wealthy in any sense of the real world term of that, but they feel wealthy. And so, it's really just about how we feel, and that we know that we feel supported, that we feel safe, that we feel abundant, that we feel certain that we can create whatever we need whenever we need it, and just really, just rest in that knowledge, because you always have what you need inside. You have everything you need always inside. It's that ability to connect in with the, the feeling, because all of that comes from within you always. It doesn't come from outside. And that can be hard to remember and really annoying when you're in a rough spot, but it continues to be true. So anyway, I hope this has been helpful for today, and hopefully I will see you in a couple of days or on the replay. And I love you all. Mwah, and see you soon.